What's your reaction to Kaepernick's protests?
Yeah, going right back again to it's a man. It's a man and his decisions, man. Respect the man and his decision. That's all I can do. I have no opinion on it because the things that's I'm not into it enough to even give an opinion. So when he did it, I really didn't even know what. Somebody had to tell me why he was doing it. That's how much I didn't know what was going on, and I kind of still don't. So somebody had to explain to me like, yo, he kneeling because of the Black Lives Matter thing and because of and all that wave or whatever. That whole wave just went by me too fast for me even try to even give an opinion. So I just was like, oh, okay, that's what's happening.
So you're a deep thinker in these issues. Mm-hmm. So step back from all of it. I know this is a very broad question, but where are we in the United States of America in race relations and what you see from day to day in your life?
Skip, they wouldn't want to ask me that. They wouldn't want my answer to represent it because God knows I have been nothing but blessed. My whole path, these 33 years have been nothing but a blessing. I have never, and never is a strong word, I've never dealt with racism, and I'm glad I didn't have to. And I don't know if it's because of my blessings, I don't know if it's, but it is my reality. So I would have to say, not only did I thought it was over, I still believe it's over, but obviously it isn't.
So you've never experienced any offensive behavior from any other color or?
No, sir.
Wow. But you are blessed.
But you see what's going on, even in your city, New Orleans, with Alton Sterling.
Yeah.
During Katrina, the
Yeah.
officers that killed those and ended up in jail. So
Yeah.
I know you say you're not paying attention to it.
Yeah.
But you see some of the things
I see what's going on.
Right.
Yeah. As far as an opinion on what's going on, I mean, of course, we all want somebody to figure out what's going on first and then put a stop to it or try to put a stop to it. Everybody come together and figure something out, and maybe just coming together is the solution. But we'd have to do that first. And obviously we have a bunch of differences. People feeling this way, people feeling that way. When you come to a person like me, my answer is always the same, man. My politics, my flag, my country, my nation, my world, all that is Reginae, Cameron, Neil, and his brother, Tony. That's it. That's my nation, that's my flag, that's my world, that's my protest, that's my don't protest, that's my everything. That's all that matters, those 4 kids to me.
So go one level deeper with me. I remember one time I saw you after you had done a concert, I think it was in Westchester, different kind of neighborhood, but I asked you what the racial breakdown was of your audience. Do you remember this? And you told me the only black face you could see in the whole audience was your makeup artist. I believe that's what you said, and she was in the front row, right? A lot of white kids love rap.
Yes.
Explain that. What does that say to you? What's the
Very interesting interview with Lil Wayne. Now, there are so many multifaceted level going on here. For instance, Lil Wayne is not an idiot. He's a businessman. He studied marketing strategy. And if you're a businessman, you know you don't upset your customers. The customers are always right. You're not going to argue with your customers. They're always right, or the customers don't come back. If you're a good businessman, that's a good policy to have. Indeed, in business, sometimes people will conduct themselves in the most unethical fashion. Not all business relationship is honest. As long as you get the result, then you will reduce yourself to the most unethical means. Now, Lil Wayne, he said But looking at his interview, I was quite shocked that they actually continued the interview, because for 1 second I thought he was on drugs. The little man was not even articulate, and yet they continued with the interview, no doubt, because money talks, and he's loaded. And however, drugs aside, they asked the question, this businessman, do you think Black Lives Matter? And what do you know about it? He flippantly replied, oh, who are they? Who are they? I don't, them. But Lil Wayne is not unique in his dopey attitude, his druggy type of consciousness. He's not unique. Most musicians, you will find, because they're scared of offending their audience, they refuse to have a valid opinion. You show me any musician, white or black, in the public eye who has an opinion. I dare you to show me any musician who's against homosexuality. And I don't mean some musician struggling to get gigs. I mean musician in the public eye who's anti-gay. Show me one. This is what we're up against. This is nothing more than business marketing strategy. And as it goes on in the interview, Lil Wayne argues he's blessed, well blessed. He used the adjective, he's well blessed. Meaning he's never went through racism in his life. Never. Whatever he tells me, I accept. If he says he's never been through racism, black people do not have any right to challenge him. Just because they might go through racism doesn't mean he has to. However, what we can challenge is his marketing strategy, his marketing bias. Is he only saying that because later on in the interview or before that, he admits all his fans are white? Forget it now, forget the interview now. All his fans are white. Look, I'm not a Muslim. I'm not a Muslim. I'm towards Christian leaning. If most of my customers were Muslims, most of them, my livelihood, my business were Muslims, and I want to give my inheritance to my young children if I had children, and a wife, and a family, if I want to give them a good life, and all my business were Muslims, do you think I'm going to beat up on Muslims? Do you think I'm going to say Muslim out the country? No, it's not good for business. I will somehow pretend to love the Quran. I will somehow find something beautiful to say the Quran. Surah chapter 3, look after the orphans and the elderly. Surah chapter 3, in the Holy Quran, look after the orphans and the elderly. I would commit that to memory, so that when I go do business, my heart feels happy. I don't feel guilty. Muslims are good because that one chapter or verse. Same with Lil Wayne. He's a marketing strategy. He knows keep his customers happy, and as he says, most of his fans are white. His business, his clients, so it's going to keep them happy. But what's interesting is that he moves on to say that racism doesn't exist. Racism doesn't exist. Look, in his mind, if he believes racism doesn't exist, then we black people shouldn't be selfish. We should be happy for him. We should be cheering him along. Racism doesn't exist. We should be happy. Don't be jealous. If in his mind racism doesn't exist, then we must accept that. But the logic of his claims, we have to examine. The reason why racism doesn't exist in his thinking is because white people are listening to rap. I've never heard such garbage in my life. It's like I like white people because I happen to listen to Elvis Presley, or country and western, or classical music. I like Italians because I like Verdi opera, or I like Puccini. After all, there are many people who, what's his name, Mendelssohn, the Jewish composer. There are one, I won't mention his name, who likes his music, but he's anti-Jew. So the idea that white people listening to rap doesn't make them racist, is that the logic is flawed. It's like, show me a white person playing with a gorilla, playing with a monkey. Does that mean he's not racist? So Lil Wayne, he was giving a rather desperate answers to why he did not experience racism. But I put myself in a rather complicated dilemma here, because Lil Wayne is not the only black person who's turned his back on racial experience or racism. Many professional black people do. The only reason why Oprah Winfrey ever, I think she was in France or something, and she went on about this racism that happened to her. But when you look back, you realize I think she had some kind of movie coming out or a new show coming out. So by playing the race card, it will give her publicity for this new show. But most black people who have made it, who have a nice affluent life, big money, big cars, they do not want to remember where they've come from. And the truth be known, if you've made it, you yourself would not look back where you've come from. It's just sheer jealousy. I'm not sure of what I really think about Lil Wayne, but what's obvious is that he's not the only rapper that has done this. Black people should stop looking at rappers the likes of 50 Cent and Ja Rule. They should stop looking at idiots and clowns like that to represent the black community. That is the reason why black people cannot progress scientifically in studying nuclear weapons, in studying maths. As long as we have clowns like that who are inarticulate, unintelligent, if they are the spokesman for the black community, then it's no wonder why we can't progress. How the hell could we have a 5'4" Lil Wayne on stage talking of black issues? But we do. That is how stupid and thick we are as a black people. We are the most stupid midgets who represent our cause. It is quite shocking. I looked at this video and I thought, is this man on drugs? You would never dare turn up to a job interview looking like that. Yet the guy saw it fit to mumble his way through the interview discussing sensitive black issues. Because maybe that's how we see black people. But on a larger scale, until black people take each other seriously, we will forever have the midgets, the drugged up filled rappers to represent our people. We have to take ourselves seriously for this nonsense to stop. Who will be known? At the end of the day, as I said to you, if you yourself became rich overnight and you told me that you would forget your black roots, you're lying. You'll be the first. The only difference between Lil Wayne and yourself, Lil Wayne has made it so you can sit back and tell your black ass to piss off. It's nothing more than jealousy. He can sit back and he can deny racism. Just like Oprah Winfrey, just like all the black celebrities. It's all a game. This race thing is all a game. It's all about jealousy and who's getting there first. There's no such thing as black loyalty. No such thing as black loyalty. The only thing black people will do for you is to drive you into a race war. Out of sheer bitterness and anger. Black people will not drive you into business. Black people will not drive you into chemistry or science. You tell them, you come and challenge me. When are you going to teach your sons to study maths and nuclear physics? When? Never mind rap music and basketball. You love your nation. You love your race. Beautiful. Convince me. When are you going to teach your sons to study nuclear physics and atoms and chemistry? When? You can't. The kingdom can't divide against itself. There's too much internal rot inside the black people's psyche. Deep internal rot. It's like a wood that's so damaged and infested, you have to throw it out. There's no way you spray it or heal it. You're going to burn down the whole building to save the earth. Black people will drive you to a race war. First, they'll support your business, support you and your family, or to give you self-esteem. And that's no wonder we have the likes of Lil Wayne, who pops up with his 5-foot self and speak on our behalf. We got the likes of 50 Cent and Ja Rule giving their 2-bit worth. If you look at them, most of these rappers who are homosexuals, trannies, speaking on behalf of you. You're so low down, you're so trashy. You can't stand up and be a man, dress well, represent yourself. What happened to Luther Vandross? What happened to Lionel Richie, Stevie Wonder, Samuel Cook? What happened to our real artists? We got some faggot in the rap community bought out by the homosexual mafia to represent us. Like we're freak shows. As I said to you, for all you people who like to use the word coon a lot, you like to use the word coon. You're a coon if you have white friends. You're a coon if you have a white partner. You're a coon. I said, I agree. I agree with you. When are you going to teach your sons chemistry and science? You'll never do it. I know you. I've studied you black people for too long. You will never teach your children science or chemistry. You can't do it. The love isn't there. Oh! White people love white people, and that's why white people must teach their kids how to protect their country from invasion. White people love their children that they teach them nuclear physics and atoms. Give them protection, longevity. But you black people, you will lead your people into a race war with a bone in your nose and a loincloth. Like savages. Can't even shoot properly. You're playing a game. You email me back and tell me my son is at university doing nuclear physics and atoms and chemistry. You'll never do it. That's the challenge. And that's the reason why you then shut up, keep your mouth zipped, and put up with the likes of Lil Wayne. Shut up and put up with Lil Wayne and 50 Cent and Ja Rule and all these gay rappers speaking on our behalf until you can teach your sons how to be men. Shut the hell up and put up with us being seen as clowns. Until you can dress right and stop wearing your trousers down your pants and your ass. Put up with the likes of these dwarfs representing our people. Clean yourself up, black men. Clean yourself up. Sort your head out. You don't realize the world is laughing at you. The rap world is laughing at you. The rap world is taking your money. While you're in the ghetto, keeping it real, keeping it real. They're making money out of your suffering, out of your pain, out of your lack of education, out of your lack of opportunity. They're making money out of your misery. There's no such thing as racism. It's all games that are playing. It's all games that they're playing with you. Sort yourself out. Clean yourself up. Be a man that God intended you to be. And then maybe your sons will become senators. Your sons will become spokesmen for the black community. But if the father looks like a jerk, you can guarantee the son will look like a jerk.